Welcome back, welcome back. Fair use. I would like to just share this video because I'm not the smartest guy in the world and I keep saying this because I had a hard life and I like to bring things to people's attention because, it's what I do. So I'm probably gonna do like a two-part, three-part series of this because I only have so much time and this is a very long video. And I'm sure I'm gonna stop in between it. But this is a video more towards lower class people, particularly my people. But everybody's involved with this because we all have to worry about our future and our relationships that, you know, our people, our families and shit. So I would like to bring back the OG, KS, and this one particular episode, he's talking to a young lady, and like many young ladies that I see online or meet in my life, and other older women, I see them or talk to them online or talk to them in real life. And unbeknownst to them or even myself, like for a long time, I didn't understand to think about these things. And when, you run into guys like this, he makes you think about things like this. Or you run into a Bible or anyone that's trying to push you towards manhood and thinking about being grown. Like they make you think of the future. So without further ado, I'm gonna let this jump off and time in when I can.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22?
Yeah, 22. Let me
All right.
turn it up because I can't hear.
Hmm.
I'm so surprised you answered my request. But yeah, I'm
So
22.
what's the question?
Well, I guess you were asking women if we believe that we were high demand.
Yeah.
I guess I would say I'm on the way there because I'm having some issues with some things that I'm dealing with personally. Because I just got out of a situation similar to what she was talking about. I was talking to this older guy, and I guess I just knew he was lying about some things. Like, I was hearing rumors, around my job.
What do you mean you're on the way to being there?
I guess I would say, like, I have some trust issues, that I'm trying to work on.
Okay, so this is we're going to have the same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
To be an average, normal, well-adjusted woman is here.
Right.
To be a high-demand woman is way up here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You're on your way to being way up here?
Well, I feel like
Are you on your way to being average and well-adjusted?
I want to be way up here, but I think that's something.
What's wrong with being average and well adjusted? Why does everybody have to say I'm way up there? See, when I say I'm a demigod and all of this, it's words that mean things. And those things mean a great value to you, but to me, it's regular shit. And so you place high value, like I'm saying I'm all the way up there. No, I'm average and well adjusted.
Something that I need to work on before I can.
But before you can get way up here, don't you need to get here?
I guess you could
See,
say
what women want is y'all all want to go for the highest price.
right.
Y'all all, but that's not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
If you all went for the highest price would just go up.
Right.
Why do you want to be up here?
Well, I'm not going to use the cliche line, I deserve to be there, but I want to get there because I feel like if I don't get to a place to where I'm content or at least trusting the significant other, then, I feel like it would
I don't know
be...
what you're talking about. Make it real simple. Why do you want to be a man?
How do I get there?
Why do you want to be up
Why
here?
do I want to get there? Because I just want to be a better woman. Like, I don't want to have issues.
But average, well-adjusted women don't have issues. High demand.
I want to be a better woman. I want to be better than other women by being with a richer, high-value man. That just makes me a better woman. No, it doesn't.
Women have a different lifestyle.
Just makes you a woman with a high-value man.
But I feel like it starts with me. Like, I need to... Kevin, don't do that. Okay, because but it's easier.
Like standing outside of a Louis Vuitton store, saying, I want that purse. Or standing outside of Hermes and saying, I want that Birkin bag. And you making $20,000 a year. You got to get to afford a Tory Burch or a Michael Kors first.
So let me ask you. So what do you think is the best way for a woman to get there if they're not? Because I feel like me being humble and recognizing that I need...
Why do you want to get to this high demand lifestyle?
You're saying how?
Why?
What does your father do for a living? What does your father do for a living?
He's a supervisor. He works for logistics, like a logistics company.
What does your mother do for a living?
Well, my mom, right now, she's a manager at a grocery store, and...
So you come from middle class parents?
Yes.
So why do you want to go all the way up to this level of...
You come from middle-class parents, but you need to monkey branch all the way up to high value. One, why? You're middle class. That means, you don't miss lunch and dinner. You have heat. You're around better neighborhoods, probably. There's got to be some type of good guys around. And, to get to the higher level, aren't men gonna want more?
being
Well,
upper
I
income?
guess it depends.
Class.
Well, I'm sorry?
Why do you want to go up to the upper class level?
I don't think I want to necessarily jump to upper class. I thought you meant as far as like...
Well, the women who are in high demand
have like a higher status or like...
oh yeah, they're in high demand. Average women aren't in high demand.
Okay.
They have average demand. Okay? That's
Why
how
would that be?
there's a high value man and a high demand woman. They link up because they roughly have similar values.
Right.
And what most of them don't want to say is they really do want to have a much more, they don't want to have a middle class lifestyle. They want to have a lifestyle of a little bit of luxury to where they can work or don't want to work. They want to drive foreign cars. They want to be able to...
I cannot say there's anything with wanting these things. I want these things. You know? I think everybody wants these things. And I look around in the world and see plainly everybody can't have these things. So that means, learn to be happy where you are and make the best of it and actually see how good you got it, maybe, because it may be where you are is where you need to be. I'm just saying.
Travel, and that's what but then you went to college for what?
Me?
Did you go to college?
I did some, but I did not.
Okay, so no. So you graduated?
Yeah,
A lot of women, and I'm not saying all, and men, including myself, we want better in life, but we didn't get to go get the educations or have the certain knowledge from our parents or whoever around us to go and do these things. So why are we so convinced it's gonna happen?
Okay, so you graduated high school, yes or no?
yes, I did.
All right, so high school graduate, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So could you afford the lifestyle? No, no. So the only way to get it is to get it from a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? See, men gotta go get it, and if he gotta go get it, he's gonna get what he wants.
Right.
These guys don't tend to want average. That's all right.
Now, Kevin makes a very good point. We all want this, right? Now, she just said, I want a man that's not above me. I want a man that's all the way up there, doing really good and shit, right? So, that means majority of women are never going to try to go all the way up there, because once you get up there, there ain't no past there. And those guys up there are not going to want a wife that's up there with them. You both work hard and never see each other. You're both stressed out and because you work and it's hard. So, men that work all the time, they don't always look their best. Let's say it like that. You know what I mean? Like, when you're making $1 million, $1 billion deals and you're flying and you're all this and you're not worrying about no fucking six pack and hitting the gym. For what? You know what I mean? You got things to do. And so the whole your gladiator rich husband thing, that's going away right away. So you kind of get my point of most women want a man that's all the way up there. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with what we all want. But that means a man has to get there and then choose you. And if a man somehow magically does get there and break through all of this hard work, which is going to take years and years and years and years of studying and maybe just getting lucky or whatever the fucking case may be. But once he gets there to this ultimate status that you say you want, that man becomes every woman's dream that likes that black guy or that white guy or whatever that look he has. All the women that like that look, he's now the world cream of the crop and he can have all of you. Why would he marry any of you? Especially if you're average looking. Your Instagram pictures and shit that bedazzle men like me. Don't bedazzle men like this, because they go to the greatest places on earth, where the most beautiful women are flown there for their entertainment. So your regular life self, on a beauty level, you can't compete with that. You can't. You get it? Like, just like me. I can't compete with the rich guy. I'm a fucking broke ass sweeper guy. I'm regular ass average guy. I can go get 4 jobs and still can't compete with this guy. This guy can blow all 4 of my paychecks on a fucking weekend. And when you have that much, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like it goes both ways. And this is damaging all of us because we have this notion of greatness and I deserve or I want to work towards. And when we get to the not sad realities, no, the real reality of everybody can't do that. People get heartbroken and get hurt, and we don't look at the regular life that we could have that is good too. So we just stay alone, and that ain't good for nobody.
I'm 5'5".
That size?
About a 7.
How much you weighed last time you weighed yourself?
I'm 149. I don't know what that means. Well, you don't believe me, or?
I know women get a little upset about like when men talk about their weight because it's like something that makes the beauty. We use know that, if you're a little, use know what the fuck it is. Now she's 5'5" and she's 140. I'm 5'9" and I'm fucking 120. But I should be 140. You get it? I should have her weight and she should have my weight. It's reversed. It's not supposed to be like that.
Women who are these 4'6". I know I just do this in real life. I'm like,
but it's
fingers and faces going on. I'm just, your ass. I look at it.
I think you're in
I'm an image consultant, huh?
Are you in disbelief or?
Oh, I just don't believe it.
Oh, you want me to get? Well, no.
That's okay. You asked. As an image consultant, I look at things that most people don't look at. Okay, that's a matter. Don't stick to you. Okay, ma'am. Just, you asked me. Anyway. At 22, why not just get with an average man?
See, okay, so that goes into the story.
You need to make it real quick. We don't have time.
Make it quick? Okay. Why? How come I don't? Well, because a lot of the guys that I talk to, honestly, to keep it 100 with you, I don't think I'm looking in the right places. I mean, all the women that come on here and talk about their stories, they're not.
Would you get with an average man?
Would I be with an average man?
Would you marry one?
Of course.
Would you have his babies?
Of course.
An average man makes around $21 an hour.
You can live off that.
Yeah. Okay. And you have to work full time.
Correct. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay. So as long as you can be willing to give an average man and treat him as well as you would treat the high value man, you got a broader pool of men.
Right, but you gotta come across
it should be much easier to find an average man than everywhere. 54% of black men are single and childless, 61% of middle class. That means every time you turn around and see 10 black men, roughly 5 of them are single.
Like, don't you see that as a problem? Majority of our women want rich guys. Majority of our men aren't those rich guys, but they want to be with rich black guys. So majority of our women want to be with men that don't fucking exist. You get it? Then, when they think they're gonna come, when they realize like these guys don't exist, they waste most of their lives sitting around and not learning to be regular. They're in the fantasy world of, you gotta treat me like this, and if I settle for a regular guy, you better be all over me, and you better fucking do all this extra work and all this extra shit. And it's like, we have real problems to worry about. We're average. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we gotta worry about retirement and our kids.
It's easier said, you know.
I really, what state you live in?
California,
Part of California.
Moreno Valley.
Northern, southern?
Guess you could say like northern.
And when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm trying to move out, so I'm looking for other jobs.
So you live with your mother?
I stay with my father and his wife.
Okay. So when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm home to myself, or
Okay. So you go to work. Do you go to the gym? No. No. Okay. No, you don't go to the gym.
No, I don't.
So you're 22 and you don't go to the gym, which is a bad habit.
Okay.
Because that means
I do walk around my neighborhood, though.
you're going to get fat. I'm just telling you, you're 22, you're already saying you have bad physical health, so you're going to get fat. We need to start telling more young women, especially black women, the diet, calorie intake, you're already way too much for your height anyway. And you don't work out. You're going to get fat at this rate. 3 years from now, I guarantee you, if you pop back on here, I'll be playing that Purdue. Because that's not funny to me. It's not
even
funny.
funny.
It's not funny to me at all.
It's really not.
Because then you'll be sitting around talking about why can't I find a man, and the average man don't want a fat wife.
Oh, I know. You're right.
Well, then